Got you, man. So how's the fam and everybody? How are they looking at that belt a little bit now? Because they see you up there fighting. Now they see the gold to go with it, so they gotta feel like, hey, man, this is the man, right? Daddy's the man.
Yeah, yeah, drill. They feel like we did it. And it really was a family, affair, especially with my wife. You know what I'm saying, and my kids. They sacrifice a lot, because I spent a lot of time doing this stuff. I'm like married to the game, so yeah. So it does it does my heart good. You know what I'm saying, to bring that back for my family, even like my cousins, my aunties, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Who kind of seeing me from a child, seeing the struggles that I've been able to overcome. So it's pretty cool.
Man, let's sure. Y'all looking
Oh,
at the Bellator bantamweight champion interim. Ain't no doubt about it. When he has to get the real one,
boom.
he'll get that one too.
The upside down. Oh, but yeah, little goal for the people.
Yeah. A little gold for the people, man. Hell yeah, man. Hey,
Little goal for
Stats,
the
man, I
people.
appreciate you checking in with us, man. Like I said, man, I've been a fan of yours ever since Jordan Griffin and everything like that. So I've been down since then,
Yes,
since you
sir.
made the
That's
little.
why I had to give you some time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. After
yeah,
round
man.
one, I had to post it. I thought Archuleta won round one. I'm posting on
Yeah,
Twitter. Juan's up
yeah,
round one.
for
Round two,
sure.
kind of a little bit similar. A little bit.
Yeah,
You know, I was a
I
little bit
would I
surprised.
would agree. I would agree with y'all. I would agree that he was up. In my head, I thought he was up 2 rounds. Looking back, I thought he took me down, or he controlled me a lot more. He took me down the first round, and then I took him down like the end of the round, and then the second round he wasn't able. I thought he was able to get me down, but he was definitely in control. I did like a little more damage, I felt like, and I felt like he was fatiguing a lot more than I was in the wrestling positions. But I definitely feel like he was winning the wrestling position. He was out positioning me for majority of the round. Like his game plan was a lot different than I thought he was gonna fight. I thought he would exit kind of off of his strikes, but he initiated wrestling off his strikes. I didn't expect that. So it took me like a round or two to adjust. But going into the third, my mindset was, hey, he's up 2 rounds. I can't give him another round. I gotta win every single round. And I gotta start, putting it on him. But yeah,
I'm a student of the game myself. A little bit familiar with Juan Archuleta. He
yeah,
trains out here in the Fullerton area, out here in California and stuff. Local guy. Respect him and everything. Trains with
yeah,
TJ Dillashaw, Dominique Cruz. What I noticed about him for the last 2 years, he been emulating their style too much with the footwork.
yeah,
He's been trying to
yep,
go in and out like Dominique Cruz and TJ Dillashaw.
yep,
It was good for him at Bellator, but
yep,
he started running into some hiccups and stuff like that. After he won the belt, I felt like he
yeah,
got a little bit lazy and started depending on their style. This fight, oh man, he switched it up, and
yeah.
just started to
He did.
wrestle you and shit. So I'll
Yeah,
be honest too, Stotts, I bet you and I bet you because you're such an intense wrestler and grappler and shit. I
yeah,
just want to know, is that still your number one game plan? Because sometimes when people get a little bit more comfortable with their hands, they go away from what made them so fucking great and dominant. And for me, as a backer and as a supporter, I see that and I'm like, you're good at this, but you're great at that. How do you feel
yep,
about it?
yeah. From I've stuck this in my head. Jens Pover, my first MMA coach, the guy who got me started in MMA, he told me from the beginning. He was like, "It's easy to fall in love with striking because it's so the finishes are so satisfying. Knocking out somebody is so satisfying. But the wrestling is what he said. If he made any mistake, it was that he didn't continue his wrestling. He didn't continue to threat. So wrestling will always be my number one threat. Granted, I'm not I won't I'm gonna I'm gonna take what you give me. So if you give me wrestling first, I'm gonna take it every time. 10 times out of 10, I would take the wrestling if that's what you give me. Pretty booked up. I got my kind of schedule out. For an organization like UFC, it's cool to think about some of those matchups. Obviously, I think I beat a lot of those guys. I think I'm the best in the world. Not to take anything away from those guys, but I just feel like I'm better. So, and also I feel like I'm loyal to Bellator because Bellator, they showed me grace and they showed me value, that they value me early. You know what I mean? Okay, it's like the girl, so it was two girls. Bellator is a girl, UFC is a girl. The Bellator, the girl been down for me when I had nothing. The Bellator, you know what I'm saying? The girl you know what I'm saying, like was riding for me when I was she saw potential in me. You know what I mean?
Man, appreciate it, man. We're gonna keep riding this thing out, man. Winner circles
Hell
here. You got your boy MMA Locker Room, Raufeon Stots. Hey, y'all.